Hey everybody, DXUN here, and I'm doing this little trick for your DXUN Daily, which is in the Ironhold Docks. It's one of the easiest ones to do, especially if your server is not that populated. It is very easy. It requires a little bit of time, and if you have stables in your garrison, it's even easier because you don't even have to dismount half the time. So again, start in Ironhold. Uh, there's two towers in Ironhold. One of them is like basically we can see the entrance on the screen. Anyways, let's roll this video, this wonderful video. But the big thing is here, anyways, before I start, is we have to get all these ammunition. And you can see like right below the left wing of my mount, there's a nice little ammo there. You want to pick up those, and there's a few across the map, but there's also some that people may not think about because they're not necessarily on the ground. Anyways, so let's get this rolling. So the first one, as you can see, is right there, right? I don't think I'm picking up this one in the video. I don't, but I showed you guys where Ironhold is, and basically we pick up. Also, there's another one you saw, and then there's a patrol there with a bag on him. He usually drops an ammo as well. So pick up the ammo from this guy first if it's there, because the other ones are just static spawn. This one actually moves from the tower, from inside the tower that's right there to back to the other building behind us. You grab the cannon and you start shooting. You can see these little platforms that I just shot there. You want to shoot those things if you can. If not, shoot mobs. If you don't know, then you obviously what helps a lot with these is knowing where most of the ads are. That way, when you're shooting, you're not and there's no construct cannon, I call them. Then you can actually do that. So yeah, so I'm picking up the second one there. Again, I think the third one is going to be done by the time I get there. But if not, there's another one really close by that I will show you in a second. So again, shooting away. As you can see, there was a lot of people. It's only allowed in, and a lot of people were killing stuff. But normally, you would get like quite a bit more percentages than that. Actually, I leave this area usually at around 80%. But as you can see, there's one here as well on top of the tower. Both towers will have some as well. Anyways, you'll see where the other tower is in a second once I go around. So again, shooting where I know there are ads possibly there, especially when you go further out, you can't really see them from that range. So again, just shooting. Even on a really busy server, I'm still at 43% already, so not a bad start. So now I am out, and then I will go through the docks. The two docks have a possibility of having a round each. As you can see, there's one right there. There's also sometimes a possibility of another patrol going like the first one we saw earlier, but again, not as constant as the ammo that you can find on the docks. So again, this is the second gun I like shooting from. I shoot usually from 3 of them. The fourth one I don't really use, but again, it just depends, right? Sometimes your gun might be destroyed, especially when it's a Pexi week, like it was a few weeks back. It was the guns were getting destroyed quite a bit because there was a lot of people using them. Therefore, they were getting attacked a lot by the NPCs. Also, if you get attacked by the NPCs that are right beside the gun, wait a few seconds because they more than likely will despawn. Here's another ammo right there inside that crate. You can if you have stables, that's where it's really nice because you can go on top there, not dismount, get it, go up in the air and get out of combat. If you don't, then you have to come down off the trailer and start shooting stuff. Here you can see I was really having problems with the tab target. I seem to be targeting everything except what I needed to. Also, as you can see, there's a patrol so that goes all the way up that cannon and comes back down. And again, shoot some more. There's only 2 more ammo spots that I care about. I'll show you in a few seconds there. But again, as you can see, overall, really easy to do, unless you mess up like this and shoot the containers or whatever. So the next spot is usually right on the side, on the left side here. There's actually one quite often on the top of the barrels here. You can actually pick them up before because the ads will glitch, and there's also one on top of the tower here as well. The ones inside the towers are usually never ever taken. Even on Illidan, I'm surprised at how many times I go there and it's not. There's also a possibility of having chests with the Felipexy crystals in there as well. And shooting away. Usually I would be way done. Again, it just was. I think it was the daily that day when I did the video. So. So again, if you get attacked by mobs, and you're inside the gun, give them a second or two because they tend to reset. And if you shoot too early, you'll actually shoot and they'll evade. And then after that, once they reset it, they'll attack you for reals, and then they'll kill your cannon, or you'll have to spend another ammo just to kill the damn thing that you should have killed in the first place. So again, this is another video by DXUN. You can follow me on YouTube at DXUN54, all letters, on Twitter at DXUN54, and on Twitch I am streaming daily at DXUN54. Again, thanks for coming by. See you next time.